How's it going, everybody? My name is Slaughtermay, and today, well, we're here to play more of this, mainly because yesterday I was trying to, and I ran into a lot of technical difficulties. So, yeah, later today I do plan on playing Stick Fight with my friend Cobra, or Brandon, whatever you want to call him. So, yeah. If the game will load, there we go. Oh, that's right. What's up? Oh, that's right. What's up, Harper? That's right. I got that ending last time. I didn't mean to get that ending last time. What's up, Shadow Venom? We're trying to get all the endings to Doki Doki, and hopefully that works out really well. Once we're done with the game, we can move on, you know. And I honestly don't feel very complete without beating everything. So I need your guys' help to help me get all the endings, and hopefully the good ending. I heard that ending I got was a very bad ending, so you know, hopefully we could get a good one. Besides that, if you're asking me, Selena, I really hope that's how I'm pronouncing your name right. Selena, I'm doing wonderful. How about you? I woke up groggy, took a shower, you know, did all that stuff, and now I'm here playing or installing Doki Doki. How about you guys? How you guys doing? I don't know what to do. Do I need to look up an online tutorial how to get all the good endings? Or how to get the good ending, or is that a bad idea? Is that a bad idea? I feel like that's a bad idea. I feel like that's a very bad idea. Oh yeah, I plan on playing this a little later. Oh, fuck. Playing this a little later. Okie dokie. Game is not suitable for children who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. I don't care. Follow your heart to what's good. That's such a generic answer. Who's my favorite Doki Doki character? I don't know, honestly. You already know what it is. You know what I'm gonna put down. You know what I'm gonna put down. Oh, shite. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I pushed a button wrong. Oh, no. There we go. You already knew I was gonna do that. My favorite character probably has to be Sayori or Yuri. I haven't really gotten... Monica kind of creeps me out, and Natsuki is really mean to me. I don't deal with that. Okay, so I have no idea. Hang on, I'm gonna look up an online tutorial. No, I'm not gonna let it ruin the game for me because I don't know any of the characters. Or should we do it this way? Should we do it this way? Should we, like, take turns making... Should we take turns making everybody the favorite? Like, right now, we've already done Yuri, so we should do, like, Natsuki or Sayori next. I have no idea what to do. What's up? What? Isabel Scott? Isabel Scott? Is that how I'm saying? My favorite character is Slutty Maid. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl was Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle, in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! Overslept again! But I caught you this time. So, this time should we, okay, so we did Sayori. Should we do, like, Nitsuki or... Oh, no, should we do, like... Okay, we did Yuri. Should we do Sayori or Nitsuki next? Or... Monica? Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You see, like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Slutty Maid. Well, people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. So I guess you don't have to do it. You don't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Twitch keeps suspending my comments about your name. I turned off the restrictions. I specifically remember turning off the restrictions. I have no idea. I have no idea, to be honest. I specifically remember turning off the profanity restrictions. I had them on since I was like 12 years old. We cross the street together and make our way to school. I need to turn this game down a little bit. Because, like, it's really hurting my ears. Okay. Is it too loud for you guys, or do I need to turn on that game audio as well? As you draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Slutty Maid, have you ever decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she said, she's going on about. The volume's fine. So, should I have no idea what to do. Like, I was gonna look up an online tutorial on how to get like a good ending or something, but like, it got really complicated, to be honest. How to get the good ending for Doki Doki Literature Club. So like, I found the tutorial on GameRanks, and they were like, access the Doki Doki Literature Club on your PC, open the game and locate the first run file, delete the first run file. What? Wait, what? Whoa. Okay, wait, okay, so this is telling me. Okay, best ending, fulfill ending guide, just Monica ending. She's How to fix your game file after. Okay. Okay, here's what we do. We go to the folder. It says to go to the go into the local files and delete the first run. It says delete the first run file. You should now be able to start a new fresh playthrough and earn the best ending in Doki Doki Literature Club. So it says to start a new game after I've deleted. I don't like going in and screwing up the game. Makes me feel uncomfortable. Alright, so I was told follow these steps to fix your broken Doki Doki Literature Club game files and get the fulfilling ending. Access the Doki Doki Literature Club game file on your PC. Okay. Open the game folder. And look at the file called First Run. I already did that. Delete the first run file, restart Doki Doki Literature Club, and start a new game. After deleting your first run, you should be able to start a new game, fresh playthrough, and earn the best ending in the Doki Doki Literature Club. Unlocking. Okay, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Love your videos, lives. Oh, thank you. It's said to start a new game after deleting the first run file. Oh, do I need to quit the game? Yeah, let's quit, just to be safe. And then, let's run it over again. Okay, now I need to do this to make sure that the files aren't in there. Game, just run, delete. Okay, there we go. I agree. Okay, hopefully we could get this so-called fulfilling ending now, right? Sayori cutscenes, start a new game, and appeal to Sayori. I should play Baldi's Basics. Funny thing about that, I already have. I even have it on my game files, I think. Look, hang on, I'll show you. I think I have it on here. Library. Ignore all of these! Ignore all of these. This is for Scary Game Night. These 3 are for Scary Game Night on Saturday. But I do have Baldi's Basics, see? I have Baldi's Basics right here. But I need to go to here. Yeah, I have Baldi's Basics. I played it. It's a horror game. Yeah, I played it. You already know. We already know. Okay, start a new game and appeal to Sayori. I'm gonna go ahead and skip all this. I can't skip all this. I have to. The skip option doesn't work right now. Okay, use solemn or bittersweet words when writing poetry for Sayori to unlock 2 special cutscenes. Confess your love for Sayori at the end to get her 3rd cutscene. Don't worry about who you selected to help prepare for the festival in this playthrough, as Sayori will come to you regardless. However, make sure you exit to the main menu before witnessing Sayori's death in this and the following playthrough, or else you won't be able to get the best ending in Doki Doki Literature Club. I'll just watch it on your channel. Wait, whoa. At a convention on Scary Game Night. I'm subbing. Oh, thank you, Space Cat. I'll just watch it on your channel. That's totally fine. You don't have to watch me live. I plan on getting a PlayStation 4 back anyway. That way I'll start making more funny moments. Holy shit, Slaughter, you're at 156. How? All these people. Holy shit. Yeah, I know. It's honestly amazing. Bad thing is yesterday I was actually at 158 and I lost 2 subs. I don't know how, but I lost 2. But that's totally okay, you know? Gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. It just happens, you know? We've already read all this. Okay, so first thing we have to do is we have to appeal to Sayori, apparently. We have to appeal to her, and then we have to confess your love to Sayori at the end of the 3rd to get her 3rd cutscene. Don't worry about who you selected to help prepare for the festival in this playthrough, as Sayori will come to you regardless. However, make sure you exit to the main menu before witnessing Sayori's death in this and the following playthrough, or else you won't be able to get the best ending in Doki Doki Literature Club. Then we have to... Okay, this gets really confusing. Okay, we've already read all this. We already read all this. Okay. I was talking about how worried I am. Wait, shite! I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me worry. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. I was irresponsible this time, and I did not get anything to drink because doing these voices actually hurts a lot. So, I'll probably lose my voice somewhere between this playthrough. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured into such a carefree girl? Sayori is such a cinnamon roll. We're going to appeal to her. We're going to try to get the best ending in Doki Doki Literature Club, which is probably going to take us hours, but it doesn't matter. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to erase her mind at least a little bit. Or ease her mind a little bit. I don't know what the fuck. Even if she doesn't exaggerate everything inside her head. School days is I'm having a stroke, I swear. Every time I play this game. Every time. I am such a well-spoken individual. I could talk to somebody without stuttering once. And once I play this game, it's like I have either Parkinson's or I am having a stroke. They get glazed. Wait, what? The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? Echo Edson, thank you for following. Sorry, I didn't have my OBS open. I didn't know who followed. That was my bad. I'm reading like an online tutorial about how to get the best ending in Doki Doki Literature Club. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, you come to my club. Sayori. Natsuki. Oh, hey, Natsuki. I'm gonna try to get the best ending this round, so I have no idea how to do it. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. My boy is growing up and soon will forget me. No, Harper, I'd never forget you, man. Sorry, Natsuki, but I like Sayori more. I'm good. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much? Shit, that's me. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. I still fuck this up. I still can't shift between character and me. Smile. Don't make promises you can't. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori's really that shite. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to plan all this out. I'm dating Sayori in an RP. Wonderful. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Okay, so here's the roadmap. Everybody like anime? I like it. Ironically, I've never actually gotten into anime. There's only like 2 animes that I've actually fallen in love with. And that's like Rosario plus Vampire. No, 3, sorry. Blood plus and Overlord. Those are like the only 3 I've ever watched. I've watched some Naruto, but I got kind of like thrown out of it a little bit. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across school and upstairs to a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Slutty Maid, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All the words escape me in the situation. I'm kind of a fucking otaku. I love Naruto. I love 2. All words escape me. I watched like... I don't know how many seasons. I watched almost all of them that are on... I think I watched all of them that are on Netflix. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Also not real. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sore attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I didn't recognize. Small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. That's me all the time. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Slutty Maid. Monica smiles sweetly. Natsuki here. She's a child, don't even fucking speak to her. Orange Boy 360 no-scoping hacks. See, the thing is, don't judge my size. The thing is we're trying to go for the best ending, so we're going to appeal to Sayori, then Natsuki, and then Yuri. Like, the walkthrough says, like, start a new game, appeal to Sayori, use solemn and bittersweet words and when writing poetry for Sayori to unlock 2 special cutscenes. Confess your love to Sayori at the end to get her 3rd cutscene. Don't worry about who you selected to help prepare for the festival in this playthrough, as Sayori will come to you regardless. However, make sure you exit to the main menu before witnessing Sayori's death, in this and in the following playthrough, or else you will not be able to get the best ending in Doki Doki Literature Club. Like, see, I'm trying to get the good ending. Then we're gonna go for the other endings. Oh no, not Natsuki! So I gotta... My favorite Doki Doki character is Monica and Yuri. That has to be mine too. I don't know, I kind of like Sayori as well. Natsuki's just mean. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Slutty Maid. We made room for you at the table, so you could sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room when Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Oh, well, everyone has their own opinion. Still feeling awkward, I set seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate are used to make the ears. So cute! Her tea has knives in them. Manga is literature. You faster talking. What? Well, everyone has their own opinion. You faster talking. Her tea has knives in them. Yes, agree, Natsuki. No, it's not. I found Natsuki's emote. Salt. Wow. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica, and I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Sorry, I got a Facebook notification. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Manga is literature. Why? Oh shit. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yes! Oh my god, I finally read that right. Every freaking time, I always messed up reading that line. I got it right now. Yeah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. What a goddamn... Cupcake, yum. That's not... I insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Yuri, please bring me all the tea. No knives helps me. Except when, you know, I cut my... Oh my god. Oh my god. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Hey you, it's time for us to make this kitty... It's time for us to make this kitty cupcakes. Let's bake them. Tea and crumpets. Yum, wait, you're baking my kind, you monster. Monika really is a great leader. Oh look, they're holding hands. Do you see that down there? Wait a minute. Where is it? Capture cursor. Okay, look, you see them holding hands right here? They're holding hands. That's so cute. Yuri's the anime girl embodiment of my social anxiety. Save Feb. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out a lot of effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Yeah, the festival seems to be like the turning point for everything. It's a song, boy. Hi, everyone. Space Cat. Hey, you're Yarita. I hope I'm saying that right. Hello, hello? Cupcake circulation in the song is the song. I'm sorry, I just read it. I'm confident that we can get this that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted to have. I hate myself. I was doing so well. How far are we in the game? Technically we've already beaten it. We've gotten 2 endings. The just Monika ending and the one where we delete all of the character files and it shows the cutscene of Sayori hanging herself and it says end. We got those 2. But now we're going to get the best ending. We're gonna work towards the best ending. Hopefully we can get it. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Sunnymaid, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. No, not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels about that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Sayori hang herself, not every if you delete her. What? Well, don't leave her hanging. Well, don't leave her hanging. That's so sad. That's so dumb. That's so wrong. No, not my Sayori. Space too soon. She's my best friend. Technically, we're not going to see her die. We're going to make sure we don't see her die. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds more comfort in books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or if it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Mitsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually write about cute things, don't you, Nitsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a scrap of paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. No, she's crazy. She killed Sayori. She's going to die. I saw a YouTuber did true ending. She will die cause you need to get past Yuri's death to see the true ending. Yeah, I know that part. Monika's best. Yeah, I know we're gonna see her die, but we aren't gonna see her die anytime soon. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Nitsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Nitsuki, you write your own poems? And, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Nitsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writer yet. Nitsuki has daddy issues. I understand how Nitsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Oh man. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example for it to help Nitsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. Share hers! Oh my god, I hate my life. Nitsuki is so cute. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Nitsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Best. Monika is best. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share it with each other. I had to put up my hat, sorry. That way, everyone's even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. That isn't her dad abuser who sees a poem about her hand. Monika's best. Isn't that right, Slutty Maid? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. Sayori's best, Monika's best. I want to try Nitsuki's cupcake. I've seen this comic online where Yuri was hitting Nitsuki's head. It gets really creepy towards like the end of the game when you're with Yuri. It gets really weird. All 4 girls still stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought, Slutty Maid, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Stewie wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. What? Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next day so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Slutty Maid, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I could really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre... Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nitsuki clean up their food. Hey, Slutty Maid, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore, because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Sayori's best still. Monica and Sayori are my best friends. Nitsuki is... Sundere? I don't know what that means. Monica Yandere. I do have Yandere Simulator if you guys want me to play that after I'm done with all this Doki Doki stuff. I'm not. Sayori is still depressed. Is a depressed. Sayori is a depressed. A whole depressed. With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Nitsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Yeah, sure you will. No, Monica's cute. Yes, you are, because you are so... What? Yeah, I'd love to see you play Yandere Sim. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. No, it won't. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, God. Yay, Yandere Simulator. Okay, we have to write solemn stuff, like bittersweet things. No big words. It has to be solemn and depressing. So... Pout. What? Bittersweet. Suicide. Fuck. Oh, God, I don't know. I don't know. Sayori is the nice one. I don't know how to... I'm supposed to, like... The Space Cat, who's your senpai? Oh, God. Okay, confession. Use solemn or bittersweet words when writing poetry. Okay. Bittersweet. Sweet. Comfort. Okay. Fuck. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Pain. Hurt. Precious. Okay, dark, Dark? Would dark be one of them? Yeah, that would. Okay, night gown, summer, beauty, uncanny, adventure, anime, infinite, prayer, empty. Okay. Unstable, misery, scars, alone, existence, death, insight, strawberry, poop. Scars? I'm trying really hard to only appeal to Sayori. Okay, unending, kawaii, ribbon, family, music, childhood, unfathomable, candy, vivacious, and charm. Unending would be bittersweet. Oh, fuck me. Okay, promise, defeat, massacre. Defeat? Okay, there we go. Cry. Disaster. Son of a bitch. It's so hard to tell which words are right from Sayori and Yuri. Yuri's is just plain depressing in big words, but like when they're simplified, it's really hard. So bittersweet, bittersweet. Okay, shiny, sticky, sunset, captive, inferno, pink, fireflies, uncontrollable. Why do you have a file open right? What? You do have a file. Scars, kawaii, childhood. Inferno? Fucking shit. Heartbeat? Chocolate? Me and Sayori are the kawaii couple. Disaster. Chocolate, COVID, sugar. Chocolate. Heartbeat. Tragedy? Yeah, there we go. I hope I appealed to Sayori more. Hi again, Slutty Maid. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Slutty Maid. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here to hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Slutty Maid always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. What is my favorite animal? That's a tough question. I'd have to say wolves, because they're dangerous but independent, but they're like the smartest. They're some of the smartest animals out there. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking too deep into it. Skip this? Skip it? Okay, fine. Well, I can't skip it. He helps me busy work without even me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come? You and Slutty Maid could become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's put me into. Oh! You even brought you something today, you know? Wait, sorry, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you would be a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. I love wolves and cats and fox. It is a form of riding style. What? Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book and I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Focus, slutty maid. Focus. Your game is not Yuri right now. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Cats, kittens, times 74, 74, 74, 74, 833. Yuri's essentially the overly apologetic British stereotype. Me, basically. Now that everyone is settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica have a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Nitsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the book that Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I'd probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Wait, I want to try something. What if I do this? Characters. I'm gonna copy Sayori's character. There we go. And that's the end of that. And then if she dies at some point, if I skip it, I could always just, like, paste it and see if it screws up the game or whatnot. Something that speaks out of to the creative minds. What's up, MC Ghost? That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if it come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So, it's the most important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we could do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this, sorry. No, it's not my name. What? Don't do that. It doesn't work. Well, then I'll leave it alone. It doesn't matter anyway. My name is Selena, not Sleepy. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Nitsuki would love to do that. You're right. Nitsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up getting her into my... I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about these things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. It'd be really dark. What? I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Sorry, that was her. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club... Oh, shit. Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all over here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There is more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe the stain off of my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Unfortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. Me too, eat cupcake. Except for every anime but Doki Doki. Purple guy. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, it's just... I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is it so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. I think it's supposed to look sexual. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer unbuttoned like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls again. So if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't have to get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let you do these things like this. And you wouldn't take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. It's not even embarrassing. It looks abusive. It looks abusive. Jesus Christ. I didn't say anything embarrassing, right? Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a bit earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So, maybe you should come and wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share our poems we wrote now? Yay! Study mate, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Why is everything embarrassing to Slutty Maid? Slutty Maid needs to get with it, you know? Slutty Maid needs to get with the program. I couldn't find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone is ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Fuck, why am I having such a hard time reading that? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Hey, emojis. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Mitsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, we're here for Sayori. Sayori is first. The Doki Doki Lit Club. That name keep on killing me. Okay, we're here for Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Slutty Maid! I love it! I had no idea you're such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive on this than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. But I think I understand you better than a lot of other people do. You know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Slutty Maid poem. That still kills me. And that makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you wrote one. That you wrote one. It reminds me how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, Slutty Maid, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. Oh, shite. Oh, I do need to save. I need to save. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't really deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Top 10 weirdest teen girls in video games. All these girls will be on this list. Even Natsuki. Sayori knows everything, boy. I'm sorry, but I gotta go. Okay? I go to sleep. Bye, guys. Have a nice day. See you, Selena. Top 4 girls in hentai. Dear Sunshine. Oh, sorry. I gotta do the poem voice. Dear Sunshine, the only way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep free from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? Bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica is the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I want to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Soggy dog. Let's go with Nitsuki, I guess. Slutty Maid, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. When do you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud for your first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. But painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Poem voice. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, and people can try, but that's about it. Okay. Yeah, told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on a purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. Really don't care how old everyone is, but if Nitsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. What is wrong with my reading today? Okay, Yuri, I suppose. Poems don't end, they just stop going. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that I imagined that it might be after reading your poem through it. What? I fucked that up. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. So, what were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Wait, what? Are you saying triggered? You lost height, now you're 2'3". Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you a valuable feedback. Nitsuki could be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri was apologizing to herself, to me, or to Nitsuki. Zuckerberg. Do you mind if I read your poem? Oh, fuck. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my microphone fell. my microphone is on a shock mount, and the shock mount fell down. Sorry. Alright. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it'll take you a long time to read. It did not, bitch. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Slutty Maid. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their world, in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I wonder if Monica fanboys would like her as much if she wasn't a hot anime girl. Sorry. Yeah, I double checked. Nitsuki, you're still a little baby. Nitsuki's 18. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think of that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Hentai confirmed. How can you be 18 and be a first year? Alright, let's go with Monica. The fucking scariest one out of all of them. Hi, Slutty Maid. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or other things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to brighten things up, okay? To bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Slutty Maid. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes you think it's something Sayori would like. Is that so? Yeah, you and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, maybe we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. Sounds like sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. How is Doki Doki hentai? I already know Sayori hangs herself. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you... Oh, fuck. You're all making jokes about Doki Doki Literature Club hentai, but in reality, some poor sod has actually animated that shit. Yeah. So I think the kind of vibe I get... I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I'm reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I could tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that something so happy could be so enjoy sad things too? Game theory. Sayori hangs herself because she's on hentai. Dog equals God. I wished I had a friend. Hey, join the Discord then. You can have friends. You have open to talk anytime. Dog equals fucking world on the blade of death. Who knows something? Oh, yeah. That's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure. Oh fuck. I'm sure they'll end up trying different. I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel more comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. I don't have a laptop because it broke. I don't have to have a laptop. It's a phone app. Monica, read the 4 horsemen. Lead the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Poem time. I know I already made the joke, but look, she drew the cursor. I think that's the funniest stuff. Like that they actually drew the cursor in. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction, spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. Oh shit. No, I can't see. I reel. Blind. Real? Like a film let out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. You sound like a person I know. Matt Pat is going to be a dad. Okay. Matt Pat's going to be Dad Pat. What do you mean I sound like a person you know? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Huh, that's okay. Yeah, that's... the kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's a lot of poems. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That's what the inspiration behind... That was the... What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. I'm not Nick. I go ahead and tell you right now, my name's not Nick. You sound like this person called Play Nick from Playlets on YouTube. That's a lot of damage. Not even Flex Seal could fix this relationship. Oh, you were talking about him. I thought you were talking about Cupcake comment. You're at 159 subs. No way. I don't have my phone with me, so I can't check. Maybe after everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just end up with a big dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Monica is smart, but that's just a theory. A dead theory. My freaking grammar. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. You sound so much like him and have the same personality too. Is that a bad thing? Is that a bad thing? This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Nitsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Flex tape can't fix the crack in Fortnite, right? As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Nitsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Nitsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Doki Doki Literature Club on crack. Wow. We are the weirdest people. That's not a bad thing. Nope. It'd been on crack. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Slutty Mate did too. Fortnite hard, but that ain't a theory. But that ain't a theory. It'd been on crack. C U T E cute. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Slutty Mate liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Nitsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? Oh yeah, with Sayori not there to, like, step in between it, it gets really fucked up. Weird people are awesome too. I'm a weirdo myself. Now normal people terrify me, right? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Slutty Mate appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly courteous. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Slutty Mate started showing up. Nitsuki! Nitsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. Slutty Mate? She was just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate my simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, slutty maid. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning to the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, slutty maid? I do understand that. Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think I'm more highly of me. Help me, Sayori! Nitsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah? Yeah, everyone is fighting. It's making Sayori uncomfortable. How could the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Slutty maid. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to inject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes... Stop! Itsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Itsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head. Everybody's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Nitsuki is cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Nitsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president, I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. Be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't bring myself to interject. You're at 161 now. I'm about to get my phone. Hang on. No, Sayori. Yes, party. Slaughter May. What's up? Don't too late. Don't too late. Slaughter May. What's up? What's up? You're saying my name. What? As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. Nah, it's not like I could blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess it just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. Might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. Anime Sayori called Guts to hang out. I don't know. Am I really at 161? I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. My fingers are moving too fast. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. Alright, I'm about to check my phone. 161. Holy fuck. Holy crap, dude. Oh my god, my heart just like... Oh, dude, that's awesome. I'm so happy. If anyone can get the chance to talk to her a little more. What's up, Ray? Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Slutty Maid, what about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. Sayori's my waifu. Poem a hole in the... That's a lot of damage. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little bit more about kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means that I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Slutty Maid, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Tsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I could see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Slay Maid, it's nice that I got to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as internal monologue sometimes. What's up, Neko Frisk? I'm coming. I'm not sleepy. I'm so happy. What? I saw this boat in half! The flex tape dude is such a psycho. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. The flex tape dude is a psychopath. Okay, we have to appeal to Sayori, the bow girl. That's a lot of damage! Okay. Bittersweet. Tears. Okay, good. Alone. Okay. I fixed it with flex tape and drove it in alligator-infested water. Okay, bittersweet. I'm good, Selena. Bittersweet. We gotta appeal solely to Sayori. Passion's too easy. I'm probably overthinking this. Nibble, lollipop, Doki Doki, playground, comfort, calm, passion, adventure, sunny, and passion, comfort, calm, passion. Yes. Okay. Disaster. Hopeless. Yes. Okay. God, this is hard. Now that I'm like trying to specifically go towards her, it's so hard to like depict which one is Sayori's and which one is Yuri's because they're both really weird, like really bad. Who wants a hug? Pain? No, pain? Okay. Swimsuit, electricity, agonizing, stirred, skipping, hurt. Okay. Laugh, wrath, cry, clouds, shame, music, existence, party, infinite, flower. With the power of flex tape, you can fix anything, including your failed relationships. Existence, shame. Okay. Embrace, inferno, lust, empty, variance, judgment, sensation, nature, fireflies, and fickle. I think fickle would be Yuri. I'm kind of stuck between... I think it's empty. There we go. Okay. Prayer, essence, peace, dark, extraordinary. Clumsy, nightgown, lipstick, happiness, fear. Wait, what was that? I think the character move when you go near them. It burned. That's a lot of damage. Those flex tape and lava. Nope. I like chips. Well, I'm glad you like chips. Dark, maybe? Yes, okay. Uncanny, romance, marshmallow, uncontrollable, massacre, shiny, anime, covet, socks, summer. Okay, fuck. Wonderful portrait, sugar, time, atone, twirl, pure, atone? Shite! Papa, feather, valentine, sadness, color, lazy holiday. Fantasy, disarray, eternity. Imagination, cage, strawberry beauty, destiny, shite, melody, disoriented, crimson, universe, vacation, kawaii, heat, dance, vibrant, incapable. Oh my god! Spinning, silly, misery. Okay, precious, charm, family, defeat, Okay. Sticky flea, meager, sweet, cheeks, joy, childhood cheer, marriage, question. Question? Shite. Whirlwind, fireworks, kiss, after image, tenacious, unstable. Oh my god! Anxiety, boop, tragedy. How much flying candy whisper, disown. I hate my life. I want more, no more flex tape. Papa is Nitsuki. Another day passed and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, slutty maid. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in the good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you, isn't it? Vote yeah, boy. Chip store. Papa Tsuki. Introducing Flex Spray. That's a lot of damage. Speaking of which... Oh, sorry. I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. That's not like you at all. I have many reasons. I have my reasons. Why don't we look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Seriously, nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry or you wanted an excuse to take a walk. Or you planned to conveniently forget you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. What? I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri certainly giggles. I want to watch the stream so bad, my internet isn't loading anything. I don't get what you're saying. Check my channel too, guys. Please don't self-promote. Hi, Sayori. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face in her book, as always. Sayori. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, just let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved in like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough to be a retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's Suki. Introducing flex theory. That's a lot of theories. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I gotta accept the revolution. Retribution. That! Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? I get so confused what everyone is typing. Buffery? Sayori is bae. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me into the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Nitsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whap! Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! Oh, it was a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Nitsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. You know who Sayori reminds me of? Sayori reminds me of Caboose from Red vs. Blue. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! Hang on a sec, guys. That's a lot of damage! I saw this boat in half! Jesus Christ. You're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I'd give you that one? Fine. Still, I'm pretty happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. I feel so out of place now. Do you think Flex Tape could fix Monika's broken script? No. No. It's loading here, hoy. Hell no, because she has a damaged head. Well, it is a lot of damage. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. It's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. It's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Gonna do something weird. I knew it. She did it 2 times now. Monika's a broke script. I think Monika, when she's off to practice piano, she's really just screwing with the script, like for the game. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That's a lot of damage. Makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since it was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Well, I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Piano equals Monika. Script. Doesn't AHS play piano at the end of the game? Doesn't she play? Could be doing both. Yeah, she does play the game. She does play the piano. She sings too at the end of the game. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, slutty maid. Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything with that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. Wait, he has admin. Flex tape fixed my broken mental state. Monika, snap your neck. That's a lot of damage. And I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. No. I figure out the secret to life. To dog equals God. I love piano. I do too. I play a little bit of it. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Slutty maid! Slutty maid! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff, so I need to find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. Ah, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you gonna go with Slutty Maid to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find a poster paper too, okay? Okay. Only thing flex tape can't fix. Dogs, they must die. Ah! I have a dog. Ready, Slutty Maid? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind Sayori. as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. I like the scene where she gets hit with a crayon box. Did flex tape save myself from flex and image? Automate, you like Doki Doki? Yes? What? I have no idea what's going on. Hey Sayori, what exactly are you doing for the festival anyway? What exactly are we doing for the festival? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Scared of dogs. Is that so? Yep. We're going to do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah. That sounds kind of dull. Slutty Maid? You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure that's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. Almost all my friends I know have dogs. I have 2 dogs, 3 cats, 1 Bonnie, 7 fish. Oh. Just meant it's pretty unordinary to contrast yourself. It's pretty unordinary to contrast to your cute self. Ah, don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess it means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. Could flex tape fix Sayori's depression? I don't know, we have to ask. I'm so excited! The festival's gonna be so much fun! Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Slutty Maid, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Mission, eh? Been a long time since I've spent with Sayori like this. But in the end, hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happiness vibes from all around the world. From all the world around her. Pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. But going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had it in me. She's not dead yet. 2 of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight into the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls out a box of crayons off the shelf. And they're the best brand too. Kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. And at least move aside so I can look for poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Smack. Yeah. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead again, right into the shelf. She falls on the floor, her crayons spin all over her lap. Ow. Are you okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. Just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Sayori is sitting on the floor. I grab her by the waist and pull her closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for 1 second. What the fuck? Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs aside. Ow. Sorry. Huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. That's gonna swell up. I should find some ice. Honey maid, where would I even find ice around? Where would I even find? Oh shit. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Oh, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. This looks sexually. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and I run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it will be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I'll purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning into the classroom where I left Sayori. She's one palm on her forehead and the other one's on the other hand to clumsily scoop up crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori a bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. You'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, slutty maid? It kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know, how we used to play outside all the time. I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing onto the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would always get myself hurt. I'd fall, scrape myself, or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard. You would always rush over as quick as you could, and you would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I don't speak that. Whatever you just typed, I don't speak that. I'm sorry. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay attention enough to you. So in a way, it was my fault. I have a game suggestion for you, Dream Daddy. It's pretty similar to gameplay functions D8 DLC. It's generally quite a nice game. Are you telling me to have a daddy kink? No, I'm kidding. I'll definitely I'll check it out after this. Sorry. I'll definitely have to check it out. It seems really fun. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your forehead. Something maid. I don't think you realize it, but you're always kind of thinking about other people. After all these years, rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. Guess this is what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Slutty maid. So glad that's nothing changed between us. Do you think we'll be like this forever? Forever? I'm honest with myself. There's no telling where we'll each end up in college. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Oh shit. Nick. Aw, you almost got me. You almost got me. Nick. You almost got me, Nick. Oh, you almost. Almost. Oh. You almost got me. Thanks for subscribing. You almost got me. Yeah. Oh, dude, you almost. You tricky guy. You're tricky. I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. So happy. Zori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to wear Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's gonna see her forehead either way. What if I hide it under my bangs? Zori hops to her feet. Ah! Clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. I'm glad you love it. I'm not gonna say your name, but I'm glad you love it. Jesus Christ, dude. What is with everyone in the N-word? Oh my god, dude. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. I did, and if you delete your description, I'll post a video of the screenshot. Why would I delete my description? My face is so red. I'm not going to delete my description. I don't know why I would. There's no reason why. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs trying to hide the bump, but without much success. Hey, Lexi Wool, thank you for following. In a moment, we make it back to the classroom. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with crayons and I smacked my forehead in the shelf. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff! Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Slutty Maid. Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. After making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Now, we have to share with... We're going for the good ending, so we have to go for Sayori. Slutty Maid, I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Sayori, Uki, English. Sayori, your hair is so cute. Do. What? Oh, I did it in the tone of the... Your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. Can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way. Not even Nitsuki? Well, I guess Nitsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think that it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. What? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. I have no idea what's going on in the chat. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah. I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. You have to do Sayori, then restart, and then Nitsuki, then restart, then Yuri, and then just play it after that. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. We have kind of a weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things, do you? Sayori. With all the other screenshots I took while we're dating. What? Can chat get fixed with? What can chat get fixed with? Flex tape. Wow. I pat Sayori's head. Hey! I'm not a kid, you know. Are you sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with a pencil between her hands. Slutty Maid, you give me your poem. I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the pieces she dropped, but being attentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry! It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down to pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's... Oh, sorry. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still have to read your poem. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. Alright, sorry, I had gotten a phone call. Geez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Okay. Bottles. That pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. The secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little bottles of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. and I'll put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and bottles in a row. My collection makes lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends of friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in nooks and crannies. Digging and digging. Scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time has elapsed. My empty shelf could use more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want bottles that much? Frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out. Every friend, every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends. My friends weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh, I missed you, Slaughter May. I've got scared. Holy crap. Sari, did you really write this? Of course I did. I didn't tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best... Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. Almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Doki Doki isn't okie dokie. I hope you keep it up. Why is my thing squeaking so much? It's like squeaking a lot. Just about to go down at the literature club. Cat tack. I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Barry's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes, it makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, let's go for, Itsuki. Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at all. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Itsuki stopped short all of a sudden. Don't tell me! You're only trying to impress Yuri, aren't you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. And no, Yuri would love this kind of... It's angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Itsuki shows her poem. I hand it back over to me. Take your stupid poem if you wrote it for someone else. Just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I wanted a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. Wait, is there a Neko version of me? Nope. At least Itsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. I was trying to impress, say, Ori. Thank you. That's like the whole point of this whole run through. Alright, let's go for Yuri. Might look it up. Wait, why don't... Hang on a minute. Hey, Monica. I don't know if you're trying to be the character from the game, but hang on. Is this what you were looking for? Is that what you're looking for? Because I think I found it. There you go. There you go. There's that. This is the Neko Natsuki. There you go. Let's see what you've written for today. Oh shit, that's Yuri. Well done, Slutty Maid. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down feelings you see and hear. That's one way you could truly enable the reader to see in your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certain interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is it in the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. I've already read this poem. But we're gonna read it again anyway. In the poem voice. I'm really enjoying your stream, but unfortunately I have to go now. I'll finish watching it on your YouTube later. Keep up the good streams though. Thank you. Purple's the best color in the world. I like purple and pink. Even though my channel color is yellow. Or gold. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuffering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies was as an unordinary human. I give the raccoon a piece of bread. My subconscious, well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was a symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. Oh, sorry. I have bad English. It's fine. Raccoon. Very same night that glistens in my eyes of the raccoon. Slice the bread, fresh and soft. Raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. Raccoon becomes hungry, and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, raccoon shows me its excitement. Rush of blood, classic evolution conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little bit more daring with this one than yesterday's. I could see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem to convey as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions throughout them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. That's Phil here. That's a lot of damage. No, you're way cuter. No, Sayori is cuter. No, you. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things that I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So, I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing. And people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Slutty Maid? Oh, if I was cuter than you, every boy streamer would have gone for me. Game. Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. Oh shit. The best we could do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I didn't learn to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Sayori's cuter, Monica is cute. That's a lot of damage. No, Natsuki. That's a lot of damage. Hi again, Slutty Maid. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm very happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori. Like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and again too. Not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. My god, Monica's here. Did I hurt you, Sayori? Sorry if I was putting on pressure or something. I really didn't mean it like that. Oh, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one's turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless... I'm sorry, I'm being retarded. Cacophony. Of meaningless noise. I'm being retarded. Noises that won't stop. Violent. Creating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. I agree with the cat baker Natsuki. No, you. Monica's. Tangent. Sorry. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. What? This poem. Load me. Load me? Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how you space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short make it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Right. Sometimes they're asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem could be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversion with a reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, Here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Here's where it starts breaking the fourth wall. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Speaking of save, see, our Lord and Savior Phil agrees. Phil, shut up, you're a psychopath. I will get your father and beat you, Nitsuki. You are cuter. What? What? Let me save. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit in front of the room. This is about the festival. Well, sort of. We really have to do something for the festival. It's not like we could put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Well, I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're all going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets so we can give them out during the event. That's it, Itsuki. Your father's gonna beat you. What? No, you. Joe, Monika as in Advincem naked. Meg Sayori. I don't know what that means. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for this event. Sayori. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika. Yep, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case if anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, fuck me. You make me red. You're way cuter, and you make me red. I don't know what's happening. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Nitsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Ha ha ha, you so funny, Slaughter me. Remember that Nitsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people will perform, the better. We'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding out new horizons, and having fun. That's right. Yuri is cuter than Sayori. Tsuki is cuter than Yuri. Oh you. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Oh, shy. Don't you want to share that with others? Inspire them? And find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you could do it. Itsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get their new members. least we could do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll have to just get over it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. Principal of the Thing. Thank you for subscribing. What's that? What are we at? I'm gonna go look. 165! That's so awesome! Thank you guys so much! I'm so happy about this. Oh my god, that is awesome! What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around the room at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha, that's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club's is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. Yuri, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Base cat, what? No, don't leave. I can get you more. What? I'll never reach 20 by itself. A bunch of people like you. I have no idea what's going on. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite the poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. I can go next. Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in her mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. A clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. I am so happy. Slaughter me. Sorry, it's bad English. It's fine. You don't have to keep apologizing for the bad English. I understand English is not your first language. But more people like you more Sayori. You're very cute. Wait, what? I will never reach 20. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? Simply a natural. I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You could do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. No, you are. Hello, Princess Hearts. Just a moment ago, she was practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed in her books. Her quivering voice transformed into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality, glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards. We give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem in her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Hey guys, I'm back. Hi. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops up to the chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it as you're reciting to other people. Imagine that you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. It'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. Sayori and Natsuki, what happened to you guys? Never mind. Good luck of the success. For 200 subscribers. Google speak. Becomes red. This gonna be cringe. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it, but hearing it from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes. We applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Slutty Maid liked it. Slutty Maid, sorry. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. You might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. But now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Slutty Maid. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Slutty Maid lower everyone's standards a little more before I do it. Natsuki, it's fine. Might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard for me to put the energy into it. Oh shit, what did I say? Despite that, once I finish, everyone receives applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less of your abilities and more about the lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. Going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting... Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting her poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm to it. A rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when she's spoken out loud. Words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes. Everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I could put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's with my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I would think it'd be the other way around for me. Well, that's how it is, so... I don't really know what's happening in chat. I just see stuff about being cuter. I don't know. It's not a debate club, it's a literature club. Well, I guess in that case, we won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure that make sure the poem you pick, make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll make pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. It's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, so let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this, I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the enthusiasm of Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two. Look at you two. Always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? These guys. I mean, there's such a big deal out of it. Must be nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Slender Maid. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Sayori, but I ain't gonna leave you hanging. That's so wrong. That is just so... That's so wrong. I walk home with Sayori's once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori seems a bit quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Huh? Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like, how to get... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, Sayori, you really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But you're so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Slutty Maid. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. Kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care about so much. But I really want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? I dare go, okay? I go to sleep. I go to sleep. Good night, guys. Bye. See you later. Hope to see you around sometime. All your poems are cute, and the way you act is so cute. Hi. No one is noticing me. Lance, what's up? Lance X Rory forever. I don't know what that means. I agree with Nitsuki. Hey, Lance. Hey, Lance. But everything is about you. Everything about you is cute. Okay. Solemn. Bittersweet. Here we go. Scars. Okay. Suicide. Fuck. I should have went with depression. Fuck. Music, blanket, beneath loud whisper, smile, melody, happiness, massacre. What the fuck? Sweet. Hurt. Passion. Pleasure, ambient, tragedy. Silly. Marriage, forgive, silly. Peace, fireworks, universe, kawaii, flying, valentine, treasure, charm, essence. I don't know. They all seem... I know kawaii is gonna be her, or essence is gonna be hers. Everyone's misery, uncontrollable misfortune, sadness, comfort, soul, sadness, nature, poop, lipstick, COVID, hair, shopping, vivacious, summer, calm. I do too. You don't have to feel bad about that. You're Yaira. I honestly wanted to make a video about that kind of stuff, but like I have an audio recording of everything from audition. I just didn't know it would be good if it would have been a good time to release that kind of stuff. Play, fear, vivid, playground, lone, hope, alone. Vibrant, climax, anxiety, pout, fuck, skirt, clouds, beauty, rain cloud, heaven sent. Oh. Right. I think I catered more to Yuri. I didn't mean to. Oh man, last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. Must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it was all for you. Took a screenshot. Hey, Sayori. Super happy that you're willing to help out for the festival too. Oh, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's the whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound like you're a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? Squid? You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Mon-Ika. Not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Ah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for today. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori's sitting in the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Walk over to her. Hey, it's Sayori. I wave my hand in her face. Are you spacing out again? Yeah, sorry. Don't mind me. Yukio talk to everyone else. Everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry way too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, right, if you say so. Worried glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. The conversation already disperses with everyone back to their normal activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Maid, what's up? Hey, this might sound strange, but Sayori's the best girl. Only save her. Do whatever you want with me, Sayori. What? IPS wallpaper has Sayori on it. Going to get sad now. We're not gonna see Sayori die. I'm sorry to say that. We're not gonna see her die. It might be sounding a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it, but she seems downcast today. Oh, you think so? Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers around the room at Sayori, who idly dragging a rubber eraser at her own desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. I'm not surprised I'm not the one asking you, slutty maid. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? Seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's having a hard time bringing up the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm just saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, slutty mate. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny, slutty maid. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. You subbed? Thanks, Space Cat. Did you really? I'm gonna look. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to... Oh, thank you! 166, holy shit. Since I started streaming this, I got 30 subs out of all this. Wait, no. 60 subs. No, 30. Yeah, I'm being stupid. I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up at her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. Watch her go down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she keeps her voice so quiet that I can't hear from her. Here. Oh, shite. Throw a rope at Sayori, take this! I've been subbed to you. Well, thank you. Now I'm at 166, that's awesome. Get over here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her, and I have to have fun with everyone else, but it's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weigh on me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I could do besides wait for Monica. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone's back to normal. Everyone's going around retrieving poems, and I do the same. Make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. It's Trap Suki. Let's go with Sayori. Dots. This is your best one so far. It's really nice, slutty maid. Thanks. Mm-hmm. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything's fine. Maybe just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see the smiles on your face. Well, alright. Hey, slutty maid, I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your own poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end... Yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait. Of course I do, but that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me, and I have to sometimes put up with you. We have a wavelength or something. This is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the one exciting thing in my life. Sometimes it's just you get to write and think about you. Sorry? No, slutty maid. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. You have fun with everyone else instead. This would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room and make sure nobody noticed this. Sayori. Probably never said this before, but I don't understand what I'm feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Slutty Maid. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? It's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I could say anything, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Okay. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next! Okay. Well done, Slutty Maid. You've definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing your own writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. You need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone's enjoying sharing their writing, seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid the whole thing would be a chore. But it's a great way for me to spend personal time with girls in the club. But it's fun getting to know everyone in their way and their writing. Katsuki, you're baking your own kind. Really ties a noose. Oh, that's fucked. Fresh blood seeps through the line, parting her skin, and slowly colors her breast red. I begin to hyperventilate as my compulsion grows. The image won't go away. What the fuck? And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, if you learn anything about yourself, Slutty Maid? You know. Well, I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. Even my opinions are just opinions, no? As always, I believe what's important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. Kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated in your writing, and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. It must be terrible. I'm going to become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri, not as bad as you're making it out in your head. I just mean that I respect your opinion. I see. Sorry that I was overthinking, and come to those sorts of conclusions. Just a little bit confused. I'm just a little unused. Oh, fuck. Overthinking. Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Right? You want to share your poem now? Okay, here. God, here we go. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making. Where the womb of Earth... Oh, that maybe I should not talk. Oh. Where the womb of Earth... Surface, sorry. Under the blue sky. Oh fuck, I clicked off. It doesn't matter. We've read that like 4 times. I'm aware the beach is kind of an innate thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. I feel like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about the similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I see. Natsuki didn't even let me read her poem, so I don't have much to contribute. I suppose it's better to compare the differences of writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no purpose that she wanted. No surprise she wanted something like that. She probably wants to show off. It's like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But I suppose it's not bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Sorry, I just kind of got stuck at that part. Are you tired of Monica? I'm going to take this. Yes, she's been hurting me. Very upset. I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Monica. Okay. Hi, Slutty Maid. You thought about what you wanted to submit to perform at a festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised that you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her in this past year. But since I joined the club, I've been spending a lot of time with her together again. I see. That reminds me. About Sayori's been a little off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well, Slutty Maid, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright, just make it sure. I know how much you care about her. It'd be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Sayori's been acting so much happier since you joined the club. What have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells a lady who wanders the earth. A lady who knows everything. Beautiful lady who's found every answer, all meaning, all purpose. And that was ever sought, and here I am, a feather. Lost adrift, sky victim. Lost adrift the sky, the victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing the legends don't exist. But when all else fails... Sorry, grabbing this thing is really weird. All others have turned away. The legend of all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the traillit sky. Till one day, mine ceases to blow. I fall. Wind ceases to blow. I fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather. A dry quill, expressionless. The hand catches me between a thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look her in the eye and find no end to her gaze. A lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds with a hollow voice. Find every answer, of all which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. We all seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Legend doesn't exist. With a breath, she blows me back afloat. Pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers and the sort of things that life gives meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. It's kind of on my mind. That's why I wrote about it. I see. Never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, the world would start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans are two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. If you're ever too shy to share about your writing because you're too afraid, is that not... Wait, whoa, okay, I need to reset that. Oh my god, my head hurts. Okay. Wait, what text thing? What? Are you ever too shy to share about your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? Oh shit, I clicked on OBS. Am I still streaming? Okay, yeah, I am. It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. I know that feeling a lot. Because if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you could work on. much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. My head is like, wow. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring it out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? It did sound a bit unusual. Right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't know. I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Staggering air is coming foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different today is that Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right. Sayori's always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? Sounds like everyone is thrown off a little bit when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just wanted to pee. Can you please show some decency? Oh, come on. She's actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously? All the times not going home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. Second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh, sorry, I hanged myself. Oh, that curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out what the rest of the festival preparations are, so let's decide if everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, so in different flavors. Can you handle it? You can have that all by yourself, Natsuki. Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for you, Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now, Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. Oh, 1-6. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes and she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Her mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, slutty maid. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have pretty heavy tasks to handle. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's Monika's suggestion I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to this suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monika's going to give me any choice. And you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you could handle the baking on your own. Sename may not like to be around if you're only going to make him be a nuisance. So therefore, you'd be even more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're making excuses for Slutty Maid to... What are you saying? It would be extremely... Wait, Sayori. Hey, yeah, how much is a noose? I broke mine. Yes. I need a metal one. What the fuck? And baking isn't? It's just what you think. Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Slutty Maid to decide who he'd like to contribute to. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? I'm sure he's interested in You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I'm just saying, though. We just settled this already. Yeah. Slendy, are you okay with this, right? In the end, it is up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Everyone look straight at me. Fuck. Okay, Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, already neighbors, and Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. You really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. I guess I should probably help Monica. Yeah, you picked me. Hold on a second. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs to at least help out of all of us. But I agree with Nitsuki. Not only is your work already suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Slendy was the one who... It doesn't matter. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with the ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know? We won't do as good of a job if we make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, we need to appropriately distribute our resources. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. Technically, the most logical for Slendy to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. What the fuck? Okay, fine. I guess my opinion doesn't matter anymore. Sexist. Jesus Christ. Alright, I'll help Nitsuki. Because I already helped Yuri last time. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys make it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably help. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course, I'm used to it after all. That's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So, that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except performance is going to be awesome. I think that really counts. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Slutty Maid? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see where it'll turn out. How it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Tsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not just be that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Tsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Tsuki goes over and puts her hand down on Yuri's shoulder. Yuri, you're really the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Tsuki releases her hands, turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one who's surprised. Monica and I are also taken back by Nitsuki's words. Nitsuki, of all people, would be saying such encouraging things. But then I begin to understand. Nitsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make a really great event. Yeah. I would see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I rarely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up on the things, so start to follow Monica and Yuri out of the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out the plans for the weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Mitsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring over the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah? What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? It's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? Can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just feel like I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's number now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really going to show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? You didn't say you were just going to give me all the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Never mind. Okay. I can't believe this. Natsuki is coming over to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do it with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this. It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, it's about the club. I have nothing to worry about. I'll just go with them and I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. Getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She almost really likes complaining about it and things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club earlier. Shite. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, it's really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki come over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I'll knock on the door before entering myself. Once again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit and simply entering each other's house. Alright, so I'm coming to the parts where I confess my feelings, and before I walk in on her when she killed herself, I have to save the game, go back, start new, and go towards Natsuki. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in a room. It's already strange for her not to run down to greet me. I head up to her room where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, slutty maid. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always been. I also recognize him Same stuffed animals and all wall decorations that she's had for years now. Came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Weren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know about that? Sayori had already left it by the time we decided in the last meeting. Monica told me it's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Yeah, that's true. What about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Of course! I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Itsuki then. Yep. More silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, slutty maid. Why can't it just be like it's always been? It's all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake. My boom arm is squeaking a lot. And you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been able to you wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. This is my punishment, isn't it? Getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. He just wants to torture me. Yori. Grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, slutty maid. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, slutty maid? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why would you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a good reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want everyone to be happy. Without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could have to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, do you, slutty maid? Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared for. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club. It's like a spear going through my heart. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But, like, I do, you know? But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Slutty Maid. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could just be like it always was. But I was selfish. Finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. Just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Slutty Maid. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Slutty Maid. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. Oh, do this to me. Please don't do this. Slutty Maid. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what it needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori faintly puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Slutty Maid. The one time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain, but your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with her, I would. All days, it has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you do, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house, but at the very least, you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. We're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend a few minutes back at home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me and lets me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. What's up? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than a school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird. Just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Mitsuki is carrying a large bag with probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way just to find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yes, you did. Mitsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm supposed to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than... I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different from outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, slutty maid? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small. And also better for other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you could make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we here to get started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? There's a little bit more. That's a bit... Ah, shite. That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a little kid. Oh, sorry. Now you are treating me like a little kid. I was just trying to be nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean that you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you're trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Gross? Hey. Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You know, sour when girl call you gross. I finally found your weakness, slutty maid. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. If Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not going to fight back. But if she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag, we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen's a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meaning Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Slutty maid, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going to be in the oven soon, and I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I am having fun. Not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops in the food coloring in each. Ah, that looks pretty cool. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking isn't just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end. Just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you've made on my first day, huh? Recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah. Maybe I'll use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Maybe we'll make sure to completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez. I'll be here all night if you do like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. Want your gross fingers to my icing? Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I started to fight back, trying to itch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. Push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with her all her might. Ah. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. You got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger, shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh, what a lovely drawing. Stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you just seriously just... Ah! Natsuki is so surprised she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Silly maid. We shouldn't do things like that to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? Oh shite, my phone lost connection. What kind of question is she asking me? Just like that? How did the mood turn this so quickly? Natsuki glances at me silent. I notice her shallow breaths. So why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left the dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? Should have checked before turning on the oven. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the back of the oven. It sits on top of the oven stove. In another movement, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. And the tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcakes tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells good. Cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better when we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into the bags. Natsuki hands me the plastic bags. I have the little nozzles that will make it look all nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles, as much a thinner tip than the others. Sorry, I need to charge my phone. Oh, I'm gonna see like a message pop up on my computer. Oh, never mind. It's really thin, so... Sorry. This one's really thin, so you could use it to make stripes on other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. It gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? You can make it more literature-themed by writing on different words on each cupcakes. That would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on the word they like. Kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school anymore. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and expect me not to think you're cute. Well... Mitsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Mitsuki picks up the... Lucy picks up the pace and fastens the nozzle on each of the bags. It's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think before, Mitsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Mitsuki puts them on side by side to work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. No reason why you can't, right? Don't see any harm in that. Yeah, but Dad's coming to dinner. Dad's making my appetite. Theory's the exact opposite. Who's here? She'd probably be down 10 cupcakes. Really dinner. That's just unhealthy. Besides, when Dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Oh, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. I've thought about that. It's not like you'll always have the chance. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? You and Sayori each carry some, then you should probably do it not in one trip. Yeah, I could do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would have listened to me in that. The way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back at the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, I felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed. Good work today. You too. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for the help and everything. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What's up, Doke Vocal Pinku? We said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. You want to read manga, or go out somewhere? Do you really mean that? Mitsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. Bloody maid. I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave this early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki? Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks, matching eyes, fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go all dizzy, and I feel her soft breath against me. I felt it for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Yo, her hands. Hi, slutty maid. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, slutty maid. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's so bad. That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off as Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. How close you got to her. Makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. All that matters to me. Start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, slutty maid? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, slutty maid. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me and being selfish. Annika was right. I should just... Annika? Annika was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, slutty maid. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It isn't true, is it? I was this weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Slutty maid. I like you so much that I want to die. Well, that's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slid my hand down to Sayori's arm and squeezed her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said, I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe in me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. I love you. Those are my true feelings. There's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone else at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, helped me realize that you're truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy. Slutty maid. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms around me tightly. Slutty maid, is this really okay? Yeah. I held Sayori in my arms and pulled her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, slutty maid. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this... Wait, fuck. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, slutty maid. It's okay, Sayori. Might take some time for things to get better again. No matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters now. Okay, I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things. You know? I want everything to be the same as it's always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace would suit you best. You slutty maid? Sayori gazes at me once, again smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I feel like a bunch of thorns. Felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. Why I want to trust you. That's what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, she loves me. I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were, but is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. I'll do whatever it takes to make a happy future with her. Okay, unfortunately, I actually have to end it here because I have to go back to a new save before I check on Sayori. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you enjoyed me enough, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell by my name. If you're on Twitch, be sure to follow me and hit that notification bell to make sure that you know when I go live. So, with that being said, thank you for 166 or 67 subscribers. It means so much to me. And with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow.